Hello, it's time for another joke of the day. Years ago, my father told me this joke, and it's an extremely complicated joke, and I couldn't remember it, and I searched the entire internet, and finally I found it. And it's so complicated that I'm gonna try to read it because I can't remember it. But anyway, here's the joke. Let me try it, and let's see if I can just read it. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading it, but I can't remember it. Okay. All right. A young man in his mid-20s knocks at the door of the noted scholar Rabbi Schwartz. "My name is Sean Goldstein," he says. "I've come to you because I wish to study Talmud." Do you know Aramaic?" the rabbi replies. No, replies the young man. "Do you know Hebrew?" asks the rabbi. "No," replies the young man. "Have you studied Torah?" asks the rabbi, growing a bit irritated. "No, Rabbi, but don't worry, I graduated Berkeley, summa cum laude in philosophy, and just finished my doctoral dissertation at Harvard on Socratic logic. So now I would just like to round out my education with a little study of the Talmud." "I seriously doubt," the rabbi says, "that you are ready to study the Talmud. It is one of the deepest books of our people. If you wish, however, I'm willing to examine you in logic, and if you pass that test, I will teach you Talmud." The young man agrees. Rabbi Schwartz holds up two fingers. Two men come down a chimney. One comes out with a clean face. The other comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? The young man stares at the rabbi. Is that the test in logic?" The rabbi nods. The one with the dirty face washes his face," he answers wearily. Wrong. The one with the clean face washes his face. Examine this simple logic. The one with the dirty face looks at the one with the clean face and thinks his face is clean. So the one with the clean face looks at the one with the dirty face and thinks his face is dirty. So the one with the clean face washes his face. Very clever, Goldstein says. "Give me another test." The rabbi holds up two fingers. Two men come down a chimney. One with a clean face. The other comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? We've already established the one with the clean face washes his face. Wrong. Each one washes his face. Examine this simple logic. The one with the dirty face looks at the one with the clean face and thinks his face is clean. Wonderful. This is really going well. The one with the clean face looks at the one with the dirty face and thinks his face is dirty. So the one with the clean face washes his face. when the one with the dirty face sees the one with the clean face, wash his face, he also washes his face. So each one washes his face. Alright? Oh, sorry about this. I didn't think of that, Goldstein says. It's shocking to me that I could make such an error in logic. Test me again. The rabbi holds up two fingers. Two men come down a chimney. One comes out with a clean face, the other comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? And then Goldstein says, each one washes his face. Wrong. Neither one washes his face. Examine this simple logic. The one with the dirty face looks at the one with the clean face and thinks his face is clean. The one with the clean face looks at the one with the one with the dirty face and thinks his face is dirty. But when the one with the clean face sees the one with the dirty face, he doesn't wash his face. So neither one washes his face. But okay, sorry for all this, but anyway. So by this time, Goldstein is desperate. I'm definitely qualified to study Talmud. Please give me one more test. The rabbi groans and lifts up two fingers. Two men come down a chimney. One comes out with a clean face. The other comes out with a dirty face. Which one washes his face? Neither. And then finally Goldstein says, neither washes his face. Wrong, says the rabbi. Do you now see why your fancy Harvard education is not sufficient to study Talmud? How can two men come down the same chimney and one come down with, how can two men come down the same chimney and one come down with a clean face and the other one come down with a dirty face? Don't you see? Don't you see? The whole question was nonsense from the very beginning. And the point of this whole story is that we should only ask questions that make sense, and that we shouldn't try to, and that we shouldn't spend our time and that we shouldn't spend our time trying to answer foolish questions. May we all have the same wisdom to only ask wise questions. Well, I wish I could have remembered all that, but my dad told me that years and years ago, and I always wanted to find it, and I finally did. And that is the quintessential Jewish joke I mean, maybe not all that funny to some, but interesting to think about. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.